All right, guys, I'm very excited. This is the middle of the night. I am in a desert in Dubai, and we're about to get onto a balloon to shoot the desert. Now, I've shot a few deserts in my life, and I have discovered that it's all about re-zooming in. It's about finding these right leading lines. And so I took the Sony a7R III with a 24-105. I'm thinking that's the good lens. We're only allowed to take one lens on board. So I don't know if I'm gonna make it or not. This is going to be exciting. So come with me in the air in Dubai and let's take some great shot of the desert. All right, so the sun is rising. We are on the way to the balloon. We just got our safety briefing. And I have a big fear of heights, so I'm hoping it's gonna go right. But I'm excited. I'm really excited about this flight. So we are ready to get into the balloon. This is going to be exciting. I'm just playing around, taking photos for Instagram. And now we are taking off. The problem is when we took off, the sun was not up yet. And so the photos were kind of whatever because, you know, when the sun is not up yet, you don't have all the dodge and burn coming from the light. But then it was a sunrise. So here is the sunrise. And honestly, there was not too much cloud, so I was kind of a bit disappointed by that. But you know, I'm there to take photos. And when you're very high up, like I was kind of fear of heights. You know, it was not amazing for photography because it's just too much. You're just too high. And so I was kind of disappointed and I was about to give up. But then we started going lower and that was kind of more interesting. But honestly, the sky was really not nice. There was no clouds whatsoever. Here's a little falcon with just like, you know, running around. Here is a little animal running. And just the sky was so bad. I love the dunes, but I didn't love the skies. And I said, I spent all this money, came all this way, and I was like, I'm not gonna get a good shot. Well, we'll see. There were some animals. I love, you know, I was always trying to get a subject, so I was trying to get and shoot all these goats and camels, but I only had a 105 millimeter, and so there's so much you can do. And I was really disappointed. There was another photographer that had the 600 millimeters, and I was like, damn it, that is what I should have taken. So I started playing around with patterns as we're getting closer to the ground, and voila. So after flying the balloon, flying high, flying low, riding the camels, going to this incredible breakfast, very old Range Rovers, let's see what we got. Let's get back into Lightroom and see if we can get an epic shot. All right, guys, so I'm, you know, in front of Lightroom. I've imported all of those from this amazing balloon photo shoot, and I really enjoyed it. The experience was amazing. I kind of was a little disappointed that the sky was not good. So let me walk you through. I mean, I took over 300 photos in about, you know, an hour. So I'm not going to bore you with all the bad photos. I'm just going to show you the one that worked and a couple of ideas I've had to make them more spectacular with a little bit of cheating, but please tell no one. So this is like how it looked, you know, when we were starting flying in the air. I like the texture, but the sun was not up yet. So the sun started coming up and there was no clouds. I love clouds and I was so sad there was no clouds. That was the falcon that was right in front of me. Actually, it was pretty scary. Took a little shot of him. And the problem is, you know, as you get up, the sun was rising. So now we get like some nice texture, but I find that this pattern, and I even zoomed this on this one, I'm like at 46 millimeter, well, on my 24-105. So I'm zooming in now at 105. And it's kind of okay, but there is no, it's very flat, you know, it's flat, it's textures, you know, and that's some of the best shot I'm showing you. There's a lot of ones which are not bad, or not good at all. This is kind of okay, but like this is grayish. I didn't really like it, so I was trying different things. This was kind of cool, this one, but the balloon is a little small, and you know, well, the sunrise is okay, but there's no clouds. This is kind of okay. I'm looking for three things, four things. What story am I telling? You know, what's my foreground, what's my leading line, and what's my light? And on this one, the light is okay, foreground is okay, story is very small because this is too small. Okay, so let's move further down. This one is kind of better, the light is kind of better, but still that's very small. This one is better, but the light is really bad. But okay, so this one I love the foreground. The foreground is not confusing at all. And this is kind of cool. So we can try something on that. I'm just going to open up the shadows, bring down the highlights, because that's what I do for a living. And then I'm going to boost the whites. All right. But I need to change that sky. That sky is just killing the photo. It's just so bad. So I'm going to crush the blacks. And I might do something, but please, please, please don't tell anyone. I'm going to cheat and change the sky on this one maybe. So I'm just going to... I think it's a little too yellow for me. So maybe add a little bit of blue back and a little bit of magenta because I like it. So I kind of like the colors now. It's just the sky is really awful. I wish this would be a little bit bigger, but I like the leading lines here. That's kind of cool. So you know what? Let's take it up into Photoshop. So right click, edit, Photoshop. I just want to add a bit of clouds, and one of the fastest way to do that, I mean, the problem is we have a balloon, so I'm going to go to Windows and I'm going to go to my libraries. On my library, look at this. I've got a collection of sky. Now, the sky has to be right, meaning you can't have a sky like this where the sun is in the shot because obviously the sun here is on the left side. So I got to have a sky where there is no sun. You know, something like this maybe it works. Something like this. I'm not sure. Yeah, you don't want any sun. I just want to add a little bit of clouds. So what I usually do is I just put the sky over there, and then I go to multiply and see how it looks. This one doesn't look good, so we can try something else. When that doesn't work, I go back to normal mode, and I'm going to make a selection of the sky. And I want to make sure I don't get the balloon. I tried using the quick select tool, but it didn't do a good job. So I'm going to use the range mask off. I'm going to go to select, color range. And I'm going to click on the sky. I'm going to click on plus, and plus here, plus there. I want to make sure I have a clean selection here. Okay, perfect. Yeah, that's a pretty clean selection. And I'm going to go back here and click here on the mask tool. Okay, that's kind of good. The problem is now we have a little fringe here around. So one good way to do that when you have a fringe, see you have a fringe everywhere. It's just I like that sky, and to put it into a normal mode would really do something nice. So first thing is I'm going to take a brush, a big brush. I'm going to make it very soft now, and then I'm going to make sure that white is my foreground and my opacity is very low. I just want to take out some of the sky here a little bit. Or it's actually the reverse. X, it's going to be black. And I'm just going to take out some, especially where the balloon is. And here, just want to add a little bit of clouds. Okay, a little bit of clouds. And if you're taking too much, you press X. Maybe I'm going to lower the opacity and just bring back some of these colors here. Oh, here I want to bring it at full on top here. Yeah, it's just a little, that's one sky I can try. Makes it more interesting. Let's see here what else we can try for a sky. I like this one. This one is kind of cool. This one is kind of cool, so I'm going to take out this one. And, you know, I like to try on different skies. I want to show you how I do this in real time. You can hold on, you can put the shift key to move this around. And I'm going to put this into multiply mode. Yeah, multiply mode, that's way better. And then let's take a little brush. So create a mask, take a brush, make sure it's on black as a foreground color, 100%, very soft. And I'm just gonna soften the mask here. Maybe just a little, yeah, to make it like a little white line. The good thing with the blending mode multiplied is that it's going to be perfectly there. Yeah, I like that. I think that really makes the photo. Okay, cool. So yeah, you know, just trying different things. So file, close, and I go back. And by the way, guys, if I'm going too fast for you, I got an amazing free Photoshop and Lightroom course. Both of them, the links is below this video. It's completely free. It's like a 1-hour quick start course on Photoshop and Lightroom. You can get for free. The link is below this video. Okay, so I'm gonna do maybe, you know, when I re-import the photo, I like to do a double development. So I'm just gonna open up the shadows, bring on the highlights, and I think I want to add a little bit more yellow. Yes, something like that. Voila. And I think I want to crop the photo in 16:9, 16:9, so that we have it more pano. Yes, something like that. And I think I want to, this is too bright, so I want to make this a little darker here, so it casts less attention on the photo, like that. Okay, so that's one cool photo. That's that was the original before. That's the after with a bit of clouds. I kind of like that. I'm going to give it a 3-star. Now this one I kind of like. You know, I love when there's like a leading line. It's just that there is no subject and the sky is boring. So on something like this, I would just, you know, open up the shadows, bring down the highlights, do the whites, the blacks. Okay, you know, it's like whatever. It's okay. Maybe for the sky here, I can go in there and add a little bit of blue, a little bit of magenta. Lower the exposure, do this on a gray just to make it a bit more interesting. Let's see here. Yeah, just make it a little tiny more interesting. Ooh, it's actually a good idea. It's a good idea. Okay, that's good. I'm gonna give it a 3-star. Okay, next. This one is okay, but I don't like the leading lines are going sideways. See, sideways. I like when leading lines go in toward inward. Now this one I really like because there's a subject, which is this beautiful animal, which I have no idea the name is. So on this one I'm going to go 16:9, and I'm going to crop it a lot. I want to be really on the animal. I don't like all the stuff here, so I want to make this that's a good thing when you're shooting at like 40 million pixel, something like that. Yes, and then same thing, just, you know, open the shadows, bring down the highlights, you know, just giving it a bit of contrast. It's not I'm not going to call National Geographics, but I still give it a little 3-star. And this one I really like, but because it's got really a strong subject, camels, you know. It's just, I love that dunes, the sky is really bad, and here the whole foreground is not nice. So you know what, I think I'm going to do a lot of cheating on this one really quick. Well, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to use that dune as a foreground element, or maybe, no, you know what? I think I'm going to use that dune. I'm just going to move that dune a little further up. Ooh, that's a good idea. You'll see what I mean. So let's do a little bit of retouching. You know, open the shadows, bring down the highlights just to give a bit more contrast to the photo. Okay. And then maybe a bit more blue, a bit more magenta. And I want to move this dune up because this is really annoying. So let's see if we can do that. So I'm going to right click, edit, Photoshop. Here I am, and I'm going to crop this photo. I want to get it really closer to the camels, and I want to make this whole foreground is not nice to me. So I'm going to take the quick select tool. Let's try that. Quick select tool, boom, boom, boom. Just to select that dune. All right. Because I can do it with other tools, but it's so much faster to do it with a quick select tool. So you can zoom in. So the quick select tool, you just click to select. So W, and if you want to unselect something, like let's say I selected too much here, I'm going to make it smaller. You just press Alt, and you click on the too much selected. So it's back and forth, and honestly, it's not doing a good job. I'll show you another way of doing it, which is going to work better, and that's using the pen tool. You just click, and you click and drag, and you just follow the dune. click and drag. It's going to give you a much better result for something like this. Click and drag, and you just follow the dune shape. Click and drag. Click and drag. Click and drag. Click and drag. Okay. Oh, that's okay. That's fine. I'm going to crop the photo anyway. So then I click here, and now I've got like a little thing. You right click on the line and you go make a selection, and I'm going to feather it 0. I want like a very sharp selection. Okay, now I'm going to put this, press J, Command J to put it on its own layer. Okay, and now I'm just going to move that dune up. Something like that. Okay, I know it looks weird, but wait for it. I'm going to crop the photo. Clear. I want to crop it. That's the advantage of having like 40 million pixel. Okay, you can really crop a lot. All right, and then like that, because I want to see the camels. Camels are too far. Okay, now I can see the camels, but it's already looking better. It's just this really annoys me. So let's see. I'm going to turn that off. Let's see if I can I'm just going to make a selection here, really quick selection of this ugliness here, and then I'm going to go to Edit. Oh, I'm on the wrong layer. I was like, what's going on? Edit, content award fill. Okay, and you can see the result here. Basically, the way this works is that what's in green is going to be taken into account to replace this. So I don't want the camels to be in this. I want Photoshop to only take this part here. So I'm just going to basically tell Photoshop anything. All this green that I'm taking out, I'm telling Photoshop, do not use only the green data to replace what I've selected. I repeat, only use the green data to replace what I have selected. And check this out, in real time, boom. So it gives a bit of a cleaner thing. Okay. All right, so now it's already much nicer. I'm putting the dunes back on. Okay, good. And you can always use a stamp tool. S for stamp tool. And to make it big, to maybe clean that up. I don't like so much that. Voila. And then you can use this tool here to even clean it further. That's the spot hitting brush tool, and you can just erase spots if there is. Just try and clean up a little bit the image a little bit, So we are like more on the camels, and again, I'm thinking we should add some clouds there. So up. Let's go to libraries. And again, if I'm going too fast, don't forget to download my free Photoshop and Lightroom course down there. I think I'm going to use, maybe, let's try this guy here. I love this guy. This is like one of my favorite. And actually, you know what? I'm also going to give you in the link below, make sure you don't use the sun, because the sun is not good. This guy is very bright, so it's kind of cool. I'm just going to put it here on top. Voila, I'm going to put it into multiply mode. Doesn't look good. Multiply mode doesn't look good. Okay, we throw that away. Let's go back. And whatever sky I end up using, I'm just going to give it to you. I think, I'm going to use the same sky we did earlier so that the photos match. Okay, let's put this like this. Really big. Same thing, multiply mode. Boom. Yeah, that's much better. I'm sorry. Command T. I didn't put it right. So now we got something weird here. That's fine. I'm just going to take a mask, take a brush, take a little brush. Make sure black is the foreground color. Make sure opacity is 100%. I'm just going to brush that away so that we only have the sky. Voila. Voila. And that's a much better photo. Okay, I'm going to close that. And I'm going to do a little quick double development in Lightroom. Okay. Here we are. So I'm going to open up the shadows, bring on the highlights, do my black, do my white. I think this is too bright. It's really catching all the attention. So although it's from the same photo, I'm just going to make this a little darker, not so much, just on a gradient so that we are less into it. And maybe just make the sky a little darker, just a little bit here on top. Okay, add a bit of contrast, make it brighter. And Yeah, this one is kind of cool. This one is kind of a cool shot because we got a real subject there. Okay, and last that I want to show you, maybe this one. That's like a very pattern kind of photo. So I'm just gonna add a more contrast to it. You know, it's kind of like something I would use on the wallpaper or something. Oh, it's got a sensor dust here. A couple of sensor dust. It's hard to not get dust in the desert, if you see what I mean. So, all right. So yeah, at the end, I think my favorite, let me give you a 3-star. Let's filter by 3-star. My favorite is, let's go full screen. So we have this one. This one, I love the leading line. This one, plus I didn't cheat too much on this one. Yeah, I like this one a lot. Last week I did a video with my best tips to shoot cities. It's starting now. Check it out. I think you'll love it.